What's good, family? Shout out to my doggy, Izzy Pop, for sending in the most boostful coin right now. No doubt. So we got some breaking news right now regarding your mans, Anthony Zest Johnston and Will Cabal, bugging Cabal clone Smith. This is mad. I'll tell you what, it's mad as well. Obviously, 3 days ago when this whole Will Cabal Smith and Chris Cabal Rock thing kicked off with the slapping, or the alleged slapping, the fake news slapping, I did a video saying that all the Cabal clones right now are bugging out because some next UFO things behind the moon are sending some they're sending some radio jamming signals out, and the two in particular, the two Cabal clones I mentioned who are bugging was Will Smith and Anthony Zest Johnston, because we know. Yeah, I've covered on his channel Anthony Zest Johnston. His recent behaviour, he'd be tweaking. That's what he'd be doing, 100%, no doubt about that. Yeah, he'd be bugging all the way out. He'd be bugged. Yeah, Anthony bugged Johnston. For example, when he said about, I wish I had laid the pipe in Amir Khan's wife. All these things have been out of character for Mr. Zest. Yeah, he bugging. 2 twos. Will Smith, obviously, he bugging too. So, and I mentioned the two names. Now, what I didn't expect was for these two to be intertwined. And this, for me, really is more evidence that 100% Cabal. That's the first thing. Both these two dons, Cabal. Yeah, and especially the thing AJ, I mean, the way the guy got in it. I mean, in fact, you know what? Let's take it from there. Let's actually say what's happened here. So, obviously, the alleged fake news slap happened. And then, AJ came through a few hours later after seeing my video and said, I'm so proud of you, bro. Next time, close your fist at Will Smith. And then AJ tagged, obviously, all the cheesy photos from way back when AJ was sucking up to his celebrity Cabal Team GB friends, fake friends, Will Smith. And this is, for me, yeah, this is cringy, truth be known, it's super cringy. And it almost begs the question, why didn't you close your fist when you was in there with Mr. Middleweight? Oops, yeah? Where was all your... Since you know how to close fists so much, why weren't you closing your fist when you was in there with Mr. Blobby? That's what you should have been doing. And again, I'm so proud of you. Don't forget, people, the main narrative, anyone who's not Cabal, anyone who's not Team Cabal, knows that Will Smith is down bad. Yeah, he's been cucked by his wife. And again, why is if AJ going to comment... If AJ gonna start commenting on celebrity news, why didn't he comment at Will Smith, you're down bad? Yeah? Right, all I'm saying is, yeah, if you're gonna be out here commenting on celebrity news, be consistent. So when it came out in the wash that Will Smith, and don't forget, people, this wasn't the case here where Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's wife, got caught on the DL doing some freaky deaky thing with one of her son's friends. No, obviously, if you're being faithful to your wife and she cheats on you, that doesn't make you a cuck in itself. Yeah, that's not cuck behaviour. Being cheated on, that's not really your fault as such. But this cat, Will Smith, categorically, he even signed off on it. August Alsina, yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith's son's friend. I forgot the guy's name. What's Will Smith's son's name? Some next zesty cat. Jada? No, not Jada. Jaden, that's it, Jaden. Yeah, some next 100% zesty cat. Yeah, Jaden Smith is #1 zest. If anyone confused about what the word zest means, your man Jaden, he zest. He embodies zest, 100%. No doubt, zest was made for him, 100%. Yeah, I spoke to one of my Oxford dons. Yeah, 100%. And one of the Oxford dictionary cats said, listen, zest wasn't going to make it into the dictionary until we saw Jaden, and we had to put it in, 100%. Yeah? Anyway, like I was saying, it's bad enough Jada Pinkett Smith having a relationship with one of her son's friends. That's bad. But it's even worse when her son's friend actually came to Will and said, Will, listen, I'm your son's friend, and I'm fixing to smash your wife. And Will Smith signed off on it. He signed off. He said, yeah, it's good. It's good for her mental health to smash. So this really is this is what you call cuckery. He cucked. And I'm hearing as well, there's actually tapes of Will filming, all that kind of stuff. That's what I've heard. I've heard that Jada and August was going hard in the paint. Yeah, he was going the hardest in the paint. That's what he was doing. And Will was there getting the angles and stroking her hair and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm hearing happened. So your man Will, number one, cucked on. So, like I said, so if Will, my point is, if AJ all of a sudden is going to be a cabal celebrity cabal commentator, oh, I'm so proud of you, bro. Wait there, you're so proud of a man getting uptight about a bad joke on his wife. But where was the uptightness? Where was the slap? When it came to Mr. Buck, yeah? Mr. Buck, August Al Buck. Listen, he's a buck. That's what, from Will Smith's point of view, August Alsina was a buck. They brought him in to buck his wife. He's a bull. That's what they call. I'm just telling you what they call it. In certain communities, yeah, August Alsina would be known as a bull or a buck. That's what it is. I'm just telling you, yeah. And Will, listen, I'm hearing as well. Will was the one who actually brought him into the fold. Do you understand? I'm hearing Jada weren't even really on it. It was Will's idea. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, and obviously in the end they had to come out and to save some of Will's ego. Jada had to make out it was her idea, but in reality it was Will's idea. Will was the one who said, "Yeah, have a go on my wife. I need you to. I'm going to film it." And I'm hearing again, August, he weren't even really on it. August weren't on it, Jada weren't on it. It was all Will. Will was desperate for it. Will was saying, "Listen, if you don't do this, I'm gonna jump off a cliff," and all this kind of stuff. Yeah? And the reason Will's mad now isn't because his wife got bucked by their son's friend, but instead the fact it came out in the public. Do you understand? That's why he's mad. Yeah? He's mad that all of his fruity behaviour has been outed. But anyway, let's get back to the point of this video. Let's get back to the two interacting, bugging Cabal clones, Anthony Johnson and Will Cabal Smith. Listen, like I said, I'm so proud of you, bro, for slapping the comedian. Where was all of AJ's comments when Will was signing off? Yeah, when Will was giving your man August Alsina the full permissions. He signed all the contract, 100%. Yeah, give my wife the good wicking. That's what he did. And AJ silent, not say nothing. So, like I said, I'm not proud of no one who signs off on their wife getting bulled. And it's the worst type of bullying as well. It's not even like where it was some random Don and Will Smith was in the club and he saw some big burly 6'5" Donny and he got, them ones. It wasn't one of them ones. It was kind of like, well, our son's friend has come round to play, and Will's all the way off the zesty end. He's too fruity. Yeah, your son's friend. Wow, that's the lowest of the low. Will's having all these kind of dreams about what might happen. I hate to think here. Think of all the friends. Think of all of Jaden's friends that have been over. I bet Will's been sitting there thinking, licking his lips and whatnot, thinking, damn. That Don there will be good. That Don there will be good with Jada Pinkett, 100%. Do you know what I'm saying? Fantasizing, looking ass. But listen, like I was saying, this shows you the whole kind of virtue signaling culture that's around right now. Oh, I'm so proud of you, bro, for defending your wife. But then I had nothing to say. I had nothing to say when you was doing the opposite of doing proud things. Same as Will coming out saying, "Oh, I've got to protect my family." Well, if I was going to protect my family, it wouldn't be over a joke. It would be over a bull. Yeah? 100%. That's where we're going to start. If we're going to start protecting our family anywhere, let's start with not having your wife bucked by some by some next teenager. That's what you don't want to be doing. Yeah? And it's this whole thing of, oh, well, yeah, I'm going to... And it's all that in the way, even look at the Oscars itself, everyone was clapping. Oh yeah, wow, Will, wow, you're so hard. It was cringy. And the fact that all these other people are jumping on the bandwagon now, reposting old photos. Oh, it's almost like, can I be in the cool club? Oh yeah, Will, I'm proud of you. Can I be in the cool club? Can I be in the virtue signalling club? Will, I'm proud of you. Next time, close your hand. Listen, AJ, you ain't like that. Yeah? Let's not make out that you're super gully and you're knocking dudes out and totally vicious and giving people advice on how to be more vicious. If anything, even as down bad as Will Smith is, in my mind, you two are on the same level in terms of moistness. As far as moistness goes, yeah, you two shouldn't be giving each other no advice. Do you understand? You man are on the same level. You're both down bad. You're both going through things right now. That's what you are doing. About you should have done this, you should have done that. I'm proud of you. You want to worry about sorting your own business out before you start commenting on other people's. How about that? Yeah? Oh, but why be this, but why be that, but why be he got 30 million? Listen, you might have 30 million, but you got boxed up by Mr. Blobby, and you got boxed up by Mr. Middleweight, and that's the end of that. Yeah? The craft that you decided to do, you got boxed up by two of the most irrelevant dons. And don't forget, people, I've told you before, I haven't got round to doing it yet, but Chris Arreola, a dude who no good, went in there and gave Andy Ruiz a boxing lesson, proper, an actual real boxing lesson as well, knocked him down, had your man Andy Ruiz dropping it, throwing it all the way back and dropping it low. Yeah, big 300-pound Nick had to drop it low because Arreola stuck it on him. And then you got Mr. Africanules all scary in there. How many times, you man tell me, how many times did Anthony Johnston knock down Mr. Blobby? None. Yeah? Andy Ruiz went in there with new improved training and still got put down and moshed by Chris Arreola. Facts. So, let's not make out that, oh, why be Mr. Blobby was so good. No, he wasn't. AJ made him look good. Same as same as the middleweight, Usyk. Yeah? When Chisora went in there with Usyk, that was a 50-50 fight. There was nothing in that fight. If you think Usyk won, it was 60-40 at the most. Obviously Usyk man fans, oh no, he dominated. He didn't dominate Chisora. Chisora wasn't even training as well. That's the worst thing. Usyk went 50-50 with an untrained, lazy. Chisora was one of the laziest boxers in history as well, and you went 50-50 with him. And this is what AJ does. He makes people look like gods. He made Ruiz look like a god, didn't he? Let's be real now. Even myself, I got sucked in thinking, wow, he must be good. The next thing we know, Chris Arreola is making him drop it low. So, like I said, what you need to start doing is stop giving advice out and start worrying about your own business. But what this does show is that there is certainly Cabal-clone interaction. Yeah? This confirms to me that the fact that AJ's been sent in now to pat Will on the back, it shows they're all part of the same little weird thing they got going on together. 100%. Proud of you, bro. Next time, close your... It's that whole thing of, I'm a boxer, so I'm going to tell him, yeah, next time close your fist, because I'm hard. My name's AJ, and I looked up to Rayful Edmonds. My name's AJ, and I looked up to, what's the guy's name? BMF. Yeah, Big Meech. Oh, yeah. I looked up to all the other dusty-ass criminals. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my name's AJ, and I'm from Watford, and yeah. Next time, close your fist, bro. Wow. It's bad for Johnston right now. And this shows you as well, he's also, if you've noticed, he's also begging for some relevance. Yeah? Let's be real now. When AJ was on top, yeah, did you ever see him commenting on celebrity things? No. He felt almost too big for it. Now, though, he in the celebrity culture like the rest of us, just here, you know what I'm saying, scraping, scraping, trying to climb up for some relevance. That's where AJ finds himself. Before, AJ almost felt too high and mighty for it. Even when he was accused by Amir Khan, he kind of just ignored it all. Now, years later, he all of a sudden trying to, like I said, clamouring for some relevance. Because he ain't got no relevance in the ring. That's what he ain't got. Yeah? No doubt.